recently, with the latest patch that just hit, it's one of the hot fixes for 2.05. They buffed the drop rate for a certain item that's supposed to be Witch Doctor only, and since I already had a Witch Doctor, the item dropped for me, and it was great, great, cool, I got it. Then a second version of it dropped, and I was like, oh wow, I have two of this great item. Um, and then I found out that the item is currently bugged. And it is working on things other than witch doctors. So if any of you don't know what this is, the item I'm talking about is the tall man's finger. It clearly says here in the orange description, zombie dogs instead summons a single gargantuan dog. It's really awesome. If you don't have this on your witch doctor, I'd recommend you go get it. But right now, what's happening is that it's also affecting a lot of other things. So like, so here's our Call of the Ancients right now. I'm on Torment 6, by the way. So you're gonna see, I'm gonna do a little demonstration using my health, using myself as kind of a punching bag. They're hitting for about 5 million damage as fire right now, which is pretty good. I do have a Mortal King set, but other than that, my gear is pretty standard. I think I've got the 2-piece Raker bonus, so I've got 500 Vitality, but everything else is pretty standard. And I'm not wearing a secondary ring, because I just took this off, so let me fix that. There. Yeah, so now they're hitting for still about 5 to 6 million. So, you know, this is Torment 6. Obviously, I'm able to kind of chip my way through it, but it's not going too great. But as you might notice, at the beginning of the video, my Ancients, my Call of the Ancients that I've just called forth with Council Rises were really big, and now they're kind of small. And that's because the Ancients are being affected by the Tall Man's Finger. And so I'm showing you this disparity, like I'm basically doing this little demonstration until the cooldown comes back up, to show you what happens when you put the Tall Man's Finger back on. So I may edit this out, who knows, we'll see. But as you can see, like, Torment 6 is really not where I belong. Like, I can do it on this character, but it's not really efficient. It's not exactly the creme de la creme of my damage choices. I'd probably prefer to be on like Torment 3 right now, just to make things a lot easier on myself. Like this is a single white mob, and I'm just he's kicking my ass. So now that our Call of the Ancients is back up, let's put Tall Man's Finger back in this ring slot, and like, just for example, look how much damage we're gonna lose. 16.9% of our damage. It's gonna hurt a lot. And we lose our Ancients, but you saw how tiny they were. Well, now let's call our Ancients back again. Yeah, look how massive they are. And the weird part is, zombie dogs, you're only supposed to summon a single gargantuan dog. Well, Call of the Ancients, I guess I thought that if this was going to work as a bug, you'd have one big Ancient of one of the three, but it lets you keep all three, which is insane. And now look how much damage they're doing. They're not hitting for 5 to 6 million, they're hitting for 50 to 70 million. It's incredible. Like, you can just cheese your way through Torment 6 right now. Like, I don't have to attack. I just kind of like, oh, whatever, you know, stand in the back. Let my guys just go to... Like, each one can take on its own elite and just kick its butt. Like, look at that. That's insane. So, yeah, I'm going to go and try and get to the Rift boss and show you how that fight goes here in a bit. Alright, I'll... if I don't edit this out, because I don't know how much you guys want to watch me just kind of mow through white mobs now. But again, remember, this is Torment 6. It doesn't get any harder than this. And you don't get any higher of a drop rate. To show you what I've gotten so far, I've gotten 9 Legendaries in just this run, and I've got 3 more that I haven't D'd, or yeah, broken down for salvage. So pretty dang efficient way to farm some Legendaries. And actually, I would recommend if you do have the capacity to do this, don't reset after you kill the Rift Guardian. Just keep farming your Rifts, because it's amazing. Even if you don't have a lot of Rift keys, like just go on Torment 6 and go farm Rift keys on Torment 6. Because you're still going to be chewing things up like this until you get to the boss. So we're almost summoned him. He should be here any second. And come on, guys. The AI on these is really buggy when they get this big, because they're used to a hitbox. I think they're used to hitboxes that are just smaller, so they'll just kind of like stand around and not do anything. But all right, so we're gonna pop Wrath of Berserker with Insanity, and now they're hitting for 90, 80 to 90 to over 100 million damage, and this is a mob with 3.7 billion health, and we're done. Yep. And look at all the blood shards we get. It's just, holy cow. Holy cow. So if you have the capacity to do this, all it requires is the Tall Man's Finger on a Barbarian. If you have the Immortal King set and you can get yourself the 4-piece bonus, I'm doing it with Ring of Royal Grandeur. Do it and have fun. Go farm Torment 6. It's great. They'll probably patch this here really soon, so take advantage of it while you can. But especially right now with the community buff, happy anniversary. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've fleshed out like 2 characters in legendary gear already, just farming Torment 6. So anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video, and I hope this works out for you. Bye.